Welcome everybody to a whole step ahead podcast where we look at the whole picture entire career while you a step ahead. I'm Alicia and I'm Monique. And today is our recap episode for the parent test episode 3 and 4. I'm so excited, y'all. So, first of all, they have new parenting styles that they are reviewing. So let's go into those. It is strict. It is high achievement, free range, and negotiation. So these ones are getting like last 2 episodes. They go through certain challenges with their kids and stuff. So these ones are going to be through challenges with their kids. So every 2 episodes, 2 new parenting or 4 new parenting styles go, and they have their challenges. So episode 3 challenges was rock climbing and backseat driver. Yeah. I always want to try it. You ever do rock? Yeah. It looks so easy, but I always want to try it. I have. You tried very cool. What's you? No, you shouldn't do that. Because you gotta figure out what grip. No, you should just shoot. It's not as easy because of the way the things look, but the way like they're shaped sometimes like digging and then it's a lot. Yeah. But so the kids had to do rock climbing, which we're saying is not as easy. And this challenge, these challenges like overcoming fear as kids and trusting your parents, and then having the parents trust their kids with the backseat driving. Right. With the rock climbing, I think everybody did good if I remember. Yeah, everybody accomplished their goals, like the golden egg at the top of the rock climbing. So I think all kids were able to accomplish their goal. And most of them nobody did it right away. Like some of they stopped and then they turned down, and the parents encouraged them really well to where they went back and they did it. And they were able to do it the second time. I know high achievement. Yeah. So at one point, his dad, the little boy, asked him, he didn't want to do it at all. Yeah. But he was like, if I come down now, will you be disappointed? And dad was like, a little bit, yeah, I'll probably be disappointed. And so in that situation, it's like, okay, is he doing this because he's overcoming his fear, or is he doing it to please dad? So in those situations, you gotta be mindful of how you motivate your kids. Because all of them did okay with motivating, like the negotiator. He was like, I don't want to do this. She was like, well, if you don't want to do it, you come down. And he came down, and then she said, okay, well, what do you want to try again? You know, whereas the high school dad was like, you're not coming down. Keep going. Yeah, you can. So it's like for him to say, would you be disappointed? It's not necessarily like, to motivate yourself, it's like, I'm going to disappoint myself. I know I can do it. So the child was okay with like not doing it. And he probably, I didn't want to do it. It's fine. But because he didn't want to disappoint his dad, it made him do it. And to me, if you have that mindset even growing up, it's always going to be about pleasing your parents or like being as good as your parents. So you're always going to almost feel like a failure. Right. Or seeking the approval of authorities in general. Like, let's say you know, as an adult, you get a job somewhere, you're always not going to do his best because he wants to do his best, or because he has to seek approval or that validation from someone else or outside. And if he doesn't have a source to validate him, will he be a high achiever? So that was like, I think the only issue with the rock climbing that I had was just him saying that to his dad, but he ended up doing it. It was very I think strict. I think they all who did. One of them, but I think with strict they didn't do it first, and then the child decided to do it. It was a little boy. He went up, he didn't do good, he came down, and they were like done. They're like, okay, we can go. He's like, I think I want to do it again. Yeah. And he did it on his own. I think free range was similar. Yeah. Those are good. But the backseat driver one was alright. It was kind of for everybody. But I mean, first of all, a backseat driver in general is annoying. Yeah. So you gotta kind of like, especially you get somebody on a nap and not Yeah, so they had a real
paper map.
And they had seen them before they so Rick, it was everybody made it.
Right.
I feel like with the backstreet driver, it was like normal things that a parent would go through when somebody's giving directions that don't know what they're talking about. You're driving and somebody's like, turn left, no turn right. Like you're gonna be like, listen, give me the map. But they couldn't do it, so
like, just pull over. Pull over so we could get it together.
So they got it together and then they were able to do it. High achievement, he did great.
I'm talking about.
He was never heard that before, and I think he was nervous. Again, I feel like he didn't want to disappoint his dad and did wrong, but he was able to, like, dad knows how to coach him into, like, doing his best. But he was like, okay, son, just look and see what we got to do next. Okay, so does this street say this? Like, and then he did. I was like,
even the dad said at the end, he did better than he expected.
He did really. So it's like his family style working. But I think there's still some type of a lot of the parenting styles you have to. It works as kids, but then you have to think as an adult, how does that parenting style work with their adults? You know what I mean? If you have this chaotic parenting style, then they're going to be chaotic adults.
Yeah.
Or they might be the total opposite because it was just so strict. And now I'm like, all right. So with him, it's like I do want to see the effects of this high achieving parenting style when he gets older because I feel like it's gonna have
that way you like recap like 10 years they go back and like
how does it happen? Probably like this is the TV show. The parent test. The high achievement son is now not speaking in your world.
Yeah.
He might be the president.
I'm about to say he's gonna be like the president for real.
Negotiating that cost writing. So
dad was.
There's only one child.
Yeah.
And he was back there like, turn straight. Straight. Okay. We can turn right. Like, and then you can tell he was driving like, he said, turn left. No, turn straight. Like, I felt all that.
Yeah, I already know.
He said, turn straight. I felt it. I was like, oh goodness. I don't even know how they made it.
I don't know.
I think mom was like,
I think we did show it. Yeah, they was like,
that child was like, oh, he cannot. He cannot. I don't know what. Yeah. I mean, he's 6. But
yeah, he was 6 trying to read a math thing and everything. So you can expect but so much.
Yeah.
But they made it. So diaper
free range. I feel like free range in that situation is like a normal family dynamic. They have like 6 kids, I think.
They have 4 kids.
4.
And 3 were in the back seat giving directions. And the one, so the idea, I think initially their idea was the 3 in the back give the directions and then the one in the front delivers like okay, so the next thing is supposed to do this. But it didn't work out that way. And so they were like, the little baby, the younger one, he was just like, I got it. Go up and then down and down. Up the road, go down the road, down.
And then you turn, and then you go up and down again.
Right.
I mean, technically,
he was right in his mind because he was reading the map.
But it was up and down and
no road name, no right turn.
Now, the mom was so frustrated. You could tell she was like, he needs to stop talking. So they literally like regrouped. And then the daughter was able to like tell the specific road names, street names to go, and the little boy had it. But they ended up going. So it was like, to me, that's a regular family dynamic. You got a little kid who wants to help, and they're wrong, but they're kind of right. You can't listen to them. The oldest kind of takes over and stuff. So, and then as a mother, you are frustrated. Any loud, chaotic noise when you're driving and you don't know where you're going, you're going to be frustrated. So I can understand why that was like a very stressful for a driver to have your kids. And it wasn't on the phone, it was literally in there. My kids probably wouldn't even know what to do with that.
Yeah. So back in the day, you had to fix stuff off of that.
Yeah.
And
quiet.
Oh, the ridiculous. Oh yeah, because if you had a printer, you tell right now what you pull up on that way.
Right at someone, and then you literally have to like,
Is that I-26? Which exit? Oh, shoot up the direction.
yeah,
Exit
oh,
Exit A, B, or C. It's 107. A, B, or C.
first you said all those bubble up. Y'all got the direction? Y'all got the direction? Don't get the direction. We need the direction. Oh yeah. Now let's got our right. That's funny. Next challenge. Oh, so that was episode 3. Right. Then episode 4 was opposite day.
The first challenge.
No, that was the last one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Opposite day was
it was the opportunity for children to show their parents, like to mirror what their parents.
So the children become the parents, the parents become the children.
Right.
Strips. You can tell that they're parents. Of course, when kids do stuff like this, they're dramatic.
Yeah, of course.
But it's because that's probably how they perceive it.
Yeah.
So the strict parents are strict, and they do a lot of punishments as like push-ups and stuff like that. So the first thing, do 20 push-ups.
The boy, the son, he was like, oh, I got the power now. Oh, y'all don't feel it. He was like, 20 push-ups, 10 push-ups, 5 push-ups for you.
You don't listen to your dad.
She said, well, I didn't do anything. He was like, so you still got to 5 push-ups. I was like, dang. But he probably feel like they probably feel like
he feels like he gets, because the first thing they said, he was like, oh, I'm the parent now. I'm getting my iPad back.
Yep.
So it's like, he probably, to me, just off of it, gets punished.
I think he was on.
So he kind of gets it the most. But when I said they was push-ups. You know, the people were like, do you guys do push-ups all the time?
Yeah, and the sister was like, oh, well, she got like, oh, you know, we don't have to do push-ups. He was like, no, we pushed her out of the camera for her. He was like, no, this is what we doing. So, but you can tell, and they also say, some of the other families didn't like that. They spank. So.
High achievement with the opposite day. That boy. I love the little boy, but I just feel like when he grows up, he's gonna have some issues. So he didn't want to do it because he literally was like, I don't want to be.
Yeah, he literally read the challenge. He's like, okay, today we'll do this. You become the parent becomes the child. He was like, I want to do that.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like he just doesn't like, I would have to become you, and that means I would have some free reign, and I don't know what to do with that. Because I'm so used to it. And even when the dad was trying to like encourage him to do it, the dad was per se, the child was still acting as a parent. He was like, you want to eat candy for breakfast or dinner? Yeah. So that means I can get candy, and the boy was like, no, we can't have candy. No, you're the parent, so you can have candy. And he was like, well, the parent can have candy, but the kid can't have candy. And the dad was trying to say, you're the parent, you can have candy. The boy didn't want to do it.
And then he was like, oh, would it be fair for you to have candy as a parent? And I won't. And he was like, well, I can eat it after I go to bed. I can eat it after I go to bed. And then he was like, okay, well, that would be right. And, you know, it was just like a whole weird dynamic. He was trying to coach him through being the dad for the day. And that was not like, you could
tell. He was still being a parent.
You could tell his high direction is really very much him coaching him how to be great at it. And which is okay in certain aspects because it really does produce a really great kid. A really amazing child. And you can tell. But you can tell he lacks some social skills or some sort of.
He lacks his dependency.
Yeah.
He's dependent on his dad to tell him how to do stuff.
Or just the silly, like some kids like to be funny and laugh.
That's why you laugh like this. Like seriously, his dad has so much, I wouldn't say control, but there's no boundaries as in I'm gonna still let you be a kid
Right.
and let you explore being what is he, like 8, I think?
Yeah. I will say this. As a black man in a black society raising a child in this society, I understand where that is coming from when he's like, okay, well, I need him to be high performance because he has to do because we behind the ball. You're a black boy, you behind the ball, you're behind the 8 ball always. Like you always have to be 10 times better, 10 times stronger, 10 times smarter than your counterparts because your opportunities are limited. And so I get where he comes from as a single black dad raising a black boy. So that I can get it, but also you have to not forget the other parts of being a child that makes you a good adult.
But and that's what happens to black boys is they don't get to be black. They don't get to be black little kids because we have to feel like they have to grow up so much because of how our society. So there's a lot of pressure,
Right.
and I feel like even he's just missing out on being the kid because his dad is just so I have to raise a superhero. He doesn't.
Yeah, superhero. That's what he said. Superhero.
No, I mean I understand. It's just pressure to me. And I know when he gets older, he's always gonna have this pressure of being the best. I gotta be the best. I gotta be the superhuman. I gotta be superhuman. So anything that he fails at is gonna take a really bad toll on him.
Yeah.
Or if he just feels like he cannot. Because what if he grows up and he's like one of them kids who is just hard? You know what I mean? So then he's always gonna feel like he's disappointing his dad.
Right. Which I would like to see how. I hope like in the next round, in the future part of the show, they'll do things that show more of the emotional relationship that the parents have with their children. Maybe so I can see kind of how he operates in that emotional space. And also, I will say like the other dad, the helicopter dad that commented on him, he cried.
Yeah,
because he was like, I really needed that type of parenting or mentorship. You know, as a child, so black boys need that style. They also need to have a balance.
And because he's a single dad, that could have been the reason why. Kind of the necessary of a mom to bring in that emotional parent because today's society. The other parent might bring in that other aspect. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So maybe just him being a male single dad, he has the strong masculine. I gotta teach my boy how to be a man, and then that other parent needs to have that emotional aspect of emotional intelligence of learning how to still let him be a kid. So that might be the balance that was needed. I don't know. Let's just talk. Right. Next, what are we doing? No, opposite. Negotiate. Opposite. Oh yeah. He was crazy. He wanted to do. I remember he just wanted to do everything. He didn't. I don't think he understands what's going on. I really think the child, and it might be just his age. I don't think he understands what's going on, and he's the only child, so it's like he can't follow his brothers and sisters in their work,
and he does not have any boundaries. So because of that, like when somebody introduces something, it's just like, okay, I'm still gonna do whatever I want and however I want. And if they just negotiate their way through those things, like I would jump on the bed, oh, I'll jump over the couch instead, or let's eat some ice cream. What about your yogurt?
Let's eat some yogurt. Like
I'm like, oh,
yeah. But he just every challenge, he just goes crazy.
Yeah, he takes
yeah, the hot free reign. We didn't know who was the parent, who was the child.
They was lit.
They was like, oh, that's parent. Okay, let's go jump on the bed. Let's get some more cream. And it's like, no. The parents are like, no, what are y'all telling us to do?
You're right. And they're like,
they just went crazy.
But then with free reign, they're like, oh, y'all come to listen with this. Free reign.
They do crazy stuff too as parenting, so they were kind of reflecting. Now, the crazy part of the parenting, maybe not the other part of parenting. Yeah, that was crazy. They was just like, yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Right.
Okay, so next thing was cooking. I remember
The street cooking challenge was shepherd's pie. And that was mom. She let the older sister be in charge, but then she tried to be in charge of the older sister. She was like, I did hands off. Like, yeah, but you had the cookbook, and you told. And she was just like, don't you think you should tell her to cut up the celery? Don't you think you should tell her to cut up the onions? Why don't we turn the oven off? Why don't we do this? It's just like, man, you're not
she couldn't let go.
She couldn't let go.
She had to even. This is how you try. Put your fingers like. I mean, like we understand you're trying to, but it was still too much of like you had your hands in it, even though your hands were off. Right. The strict.
That was strict.
I mean, high achievement.
Okay.
He was
what?
He might as well just cook. He might as well have just cooked. You go do this, and I'm gonna turn and do this, and let me help. You don't know how to do this, and like.
Yeah, because he could use the cat on her. He had never used it before, and then he had never. So he was trying to make pasta. He only had a little bit. He was like, "You grab more pasta and stuff like." So I get that he was trying to like again coach through it, but he, like the other dad said, allowing his son to fail would have done him some good.
Yeah.
Because he can't be good at everything.
And he didn't want him to fail necessarily. And he kind of did let him do it. Like,
yeah, because he was too much off.
But even when he did, he got like,
yeah.
You know. So to me, and I say this when we're doing craft and stuff, it's more the experience than the outcome. So he should have let his son experience cooking. Let me mess up.
Right.
Because when we eat it and it's not good, that's when you can teach
and coach.
Yeah, next time we're not gonna do too much salt. Next time we gotta let it. And then you can easily order something else to eat. Like,
and you know what he said? He said, that the son that wants to cook all the time to get an experience and came out well. But also in that same thought, I feel like if it would not have come out well, you still could have encouraged him. You could teach him how to bounce back from failure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like you taking away the failure is not gonna help him because he a black boy going to be a black man. And no matter how good he is, he's gonna fail at something because that's the way society in America is set up.
Well, everybody's gonna.
Yeah, we all do. So it's how you react and how you respond to that failure of what's gonna make you.
So he's literally taking away a portion of like that the child's gonna have to learn.
Yeah.
And when he learns it might be too late. You know what I mean? So like I think he even said, I want him to be successful before we have to sit and eat raw meat or something he said. And I'm like, no, it's the experience and the lessons could be taught afterwards. I'm gonna let you do this. I'm gonna coach you. And when you mess up while we're eating this salty whatever, this is what next time we make spaghetti, this is how long we gotta keep the ground burn. This is how long we have to do this. And then the next time they can learn and then it's successful.
And we're gonna put that sauce even with the meatballs because that sauce was crispy out on top of the run out.
Negotiate. I got you. This child, he's 6. Okay, I get it. This is the night, right? Even that. Where's the knife? With the knife. Then the mom's like, no, let's put up the lettuce. And he's like, Chucky. Like, yo, 6-year-old that watch Chucky, first of all. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Not in my house. But also, how do you negotiate with a kid? With a knife in his hand. Say he Chucky. You want chocolate milk? With the knife? Did she even say she negotiated? What was her way of negotiating? I don't even remember. Their negotiation is like this. You have 2 apples. How about you give me one and I'm gonna give you the stick, and then you can have an apple and a stick, and then I can have an apple. Do you feel like that's okay?
No. How about you give me 4 sticks?
4 sticks and for 2 apples?
For 1 apple.
For 1 apple. Okay, that's good. That's a deal. Negotiation. I get something, you get something. You get what you want, I get what I want. Right. This is her. Like, if you finish this, you get chocolate milk. You get yogurt. That's bribing.
It's bribing. It's not really. I mean, I didn't really hear him ask for anything.
No.
So, as a 6-year-old, I'm not even sure he could figure out what to ask for in the negotiation. So
he doesn't say, "Mom, I want chocolate milk," and then you're like, "Okay, finish this package." It's literally, I'm gonna throw out something because I want you to do something. Right. And then I don't even think he even cares about it. But to me, it's more of positive reinforcement that she's trying to do. Like, if you do something positive, this is the reward. But what that's gonna make him think is every time I do something, I get something.
Right.
And when he goes to school or wherever in life, you don't get something every time you do something.
And also, I think we have to keep in mind her reaction to the previous group with the profession. Intensive. So that mom, and she even said in the 3rd episode, I grew up with the tiger term that they use. I believe they do that to a person.
Like a strict,
who are very, very strict. So, so she grew up with a tiger mom, and so she wants to be the complete opposite of her mother, which is why she is a negotiating mother or parent. And I'm not sure it's the dad's story, but I'm sure she was like, oh, you yeah. So I think that's why she is that way, but she has to realize, like, okay, you gotta pull out the benefits of the way your mom, because if you value yourself and say, okay, I love you, perfect, that means everything your mom did wasn't bad. So you have to value that, take what's valuable from what, those time long and then add it to. But negotiation, I don't feel like it's negotiation. It ain't gonna be.
It's bribery. I feel like you said, like you mentioned, you feel like the child don't have social skills, but I feel like his parents are his friends. Yeah. He doesn't treat them as parents. It's just like they're friends that give him everything he wants. He probably got all friends. You think so? Yeah, crazy. That's why he got crazy. They probably like, that was crazy. Oh, I feel like that's kind of old. But we had family. That's like that. He don't got no. You probably go and hit somebody and think it's okay. Yeah. Because that's what they gonna hit somebody. Oh, the cooking with did Ring Ring? No, but they did. I think they did good. Yeah, they did good.
They work together.
But they say they cook all the time.
Yeah, and the youngest one also, he likes to cook.
Yeah. He took over.
He was like, oh, give me the ground beef, I got it.
And then, but I was also telling, because they were talking about how, things are age appropriate with the 6-year-old doing Chucky and stuff. But I'm like, it also is what you introduce to your children. So, my 3-year-old Tayson, we do HelloFresh cooking. And so they always have raw ingredients I got to chop up, vegetables and stuff. So he likes cooking. I put him on, he does his little fake cooking on his kitchen. So when I cook, he wants to watch. So I put him on my counter, and I had the knife, and I was cutting up the onions or whatever. So I put the knife down, he picks up the knife, and he just wants to start cutting because he's me cutting. But of course, my thing, me and you Chucky, and he wasn't trying to swing the knife. My thing is, you don't know how to cut, right? Even though you see me, you don't know how to cut. So I went and got him a fake knife, and so now he's learning how to cut with the fake knife, and that fake knife actually cuts, it becomes a vegetable. So I got cutting, he's cutting with his fake knife. So then maybe when he's about 4 years old, I can maybe trust him with the knife, and maybe with me doing it with him, and then
put a butter knife.
Yeah, and by the time he's 6, he probably can be one of them little master chefs, whatever. Right. But it's because I'm introducing it to him at a young age, and I'm guiding him. They didn't even think no, put the knife down, let me show you. It was just
I mean,
No, but I just said, boom.
they said, no, I'm upset. Hey! Like,
It's
third.
like, you really want to be nice, nice. No.
And then they were kind of like, one of the free range song, I think she was like, yeah, you see, that's broken, right? And it's just like, it could be, and you're already into that.
Well, like, but for his response to say, shut no, that's where he's seen a knife being used at.
And then we always talk about this on Hope Hair Podcast. Age appropriate is not necessarily developmentally appropriate. So when you are 6 years old, well, what 6 year old do, that was 6 year old parents, they're not developmentally ready. He was not developmentally ready for that. Not time motor skills or social skills or emotional. Yeah, social emotional. We put it together. Because his initial thing or safety, he didn't have no cognitive, had no connection between the danger of having a knife. He didn't know how to operate a knife properly, so he was not developmentally ready for that.
You know, the high achievement dad always says, I know my child.
Yes.
I know what he's capable of.
Yes.
So also, you knowing your child and knowing what they're capable of. Right? Because I know Tayson and what he's capable of and what I see him do, I knew he's able to sit and watch me cook. And no, he can't use the knife per se as because of his little fingers. Right. But I know he's able to do that cooking, cutting motion. So let me get your fake knife and do it, and then we can gradually. Now he ain't gonna run around with the knife and no, I know people gonna do that. Now if it was another child that I know like you a little wild, I know you do that. So it is about doing the child. So he was correct on that aspect. But that was basically it.
So at the end they voted, of course, at the end of the fourth episode. They voted for the first to get written off was negotiation. They negotiated parents. A lot of parents felt like it was like that. Even the panel is a parent, they were like,
it's just not it's not a working parenting style, right, per se. It's not.
Because every parenting style has its benefits, but that one has to leave. Even less than routine from the second episode. They got voted off first. And if they were in the same group, I would vote routine over
negotiation. Yeah. But I just feel because it's not negotiation, it's just rewarding your child.
Right.
So it's not, there's no benefit. So the goal is to pick the best parenting style that benefits all around. So they're now gone, and the straight high achievement and free range is moving up with the last thing that moved up in them. And then so next week is the new parent,
discipline, helicopter, and traditional.
One more. I don't have my thing with all of them.
Helicopter, traditional, discipline. Oh yeah, that other couple.
Which one?
The other Asian couple.
Oh, what are they? I think I did all of it. I listed all the. If you go on our Facebook page, all Step Ahead Podcast, you can see all the parenting, their names, the exact what the style is meant, like what exactly they look like. Okay. So district range, district type. So next is helicopter, traditional, child-led, discipline, and yeah. So traditional, helicopter, discipline, and child-led. Now really, the discipline is a single mom.
Yeah, and I really want to see what hers is all about, but she got a lot to say about everybody else.
And then helicopter.
They always got a lot to say.
I want to see them. So next week should be exciting.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really good. So if you haven't started watching it, watch us, catch up, come back to the podcast, look at our reviews. Tell us what y'all think in the comments. Like, give us feedback on what y'all think you've experienced, what you think you are. Let's have a dialogue.
Inbox with us and post it on it so everybody can talk about it. Y'all talk. Radcliffe, hey girl, Caitlin, Ty, all y'all.
We calling y'all out.
Keon.
Listen, they be inboxing us, they want to talk to us, and we like, no, put it on Facebook, let's have a conversation. Like, we can really get into this stuff, bro. We love y'all, though.
Thank
So,
y'all.
check us out. Check out the podcast, too. Don't just, we do podcasts for our new listeners who don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Post of that podcast, we talk about child development, hats, everything.
Indeed, child care. We just try to keep you a head, so a whole head.
So, we'll see you for the next recap
In 2 weeks. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.